welcome to TS classes. In this video, we will study about the transformation of a block diagram into signal flow graph. We have already studied two things, that is block diagram reduction technique, one is signal flow graph. By comparing these two, we feel it that the signal flow graph is slightly easier than block diagram reduction technique. So, if we can convert this block diagram technique into a signal flow graph, it will be easier to find us the transfer function by Masongen formula. So, in today's class, we will study some steps how to convert a block diagram into signal flow graph. Let's start. Here I have 6 basic points how to convert a block diagram into signal flow graph. The first point is replace all the input and output signal by a node. This is a block diagram. Here the input is R and output is C. First step is to convert the R and C to a particular nodes, to separate nodes. Okay. First, this node we are getting R. In this node, it is the C point. First point is over. In the second point, replace all the summing point by a node. All the summing point means in this diagram I have 1, 2, 3. 3 summing points. So I will convert these 3 summing point to 3 separate nodes. Node due to this summing point, due to this summing point, and due to this summing point. Clear? And the third step is replace the taker point by a node. In this diagram, I have the taker points 1, 2, and 3. 3 taker points. So taker point 1 is here, taker point 2 is here, taker point 3 is here. The nodes are here, and the fourth point is if the summing point is placed after the taker point, it is the summing point and it is taker point. We will see that if the summing point is placed after the taker point, then these two are replaced by 2 separate nodes. Okay, this is the summing and this is the taker point. Here the summing point is placed after the taker point. So due to these two nodes are 2 separate. And also here the summing point is placed after the taker point. So these two are 2 separate nodes. Clear? And the next, fifth point. If the summing point is placed before the taker point, it is the summing point and it is the taker point. If this point is placed before this taker point, then these 2 points can be replaced by a single node. That means here 2 nodes will not be here, only 1 node will be here. Clear? Point 5 is clear. Point 6, replace the direction as per the block diagram and denoted by the arrow mark. Okay? Now we can find the number of nodes is here. Now the number of nodes are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. 7 nodes are here. Here we have to find the arrow marks. All are in a straight line. Arrow mark is given. Now in the point this here, in this takeoff point, the signal G1 is going to this point. So at the node point 3 till point 6, and the transmittance is given near the arrow mark. Here G3 is the transmittance. And also in this fast straight line we have to write all the transmittances. That is from 2 to 3 the transmittance is G1, 3 to 4 the transmittance is 1, 4 to 5 the transmittance is G2, 5 to 6 transmittance is 1, 6 to 7 transmittance is 1. Okay, G3 is given in the upper side, and the lower side this point to this point the transmittance is H2. So 6 to point number 4 the transmittance is, due to this is the negative sign and negative feedback, this will be minus H2, and also here it is of negative sign. So from this point to this point it is also minus H1. That means from point 5 to point 2 it is minus H1. Now we have converted this block diagram into the signal flow graph. In today's class, we have studied about the transformation of a block diagram into the signal flow graph by these 6 rules. Thank you.